Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Zaji, and today I want to share with you a little bit about some sewing things. In particular, we are going to be talking about sewing patterns. And I do mean sewing patterns. We are going to be talking about sewing patterns in this video. So if you like sewing content, sewing patterns, then I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and continue watching. So before we get into it, my mannequin is wearing Little Lizard King Benicia dress. I will have that link down below. And I am wearing Ellie and Mac's oversized tee pattern with the hood. I just have a contrast lining because I thought it looked cool. Yeah, when I started putting these patterns together, I really had went innocently to Joann to get the Mimi G patterns. And my Joann, I feel like gets the patterns the absolute last. Like, I don't know if we were last on the delivery list or what, but it took forever. Well, we got one pattern and then another pattern and then another. It was just like, I know these came out together, so just please. Anyway, maybe they didn't. What do I know? I don't work at Joann. I just wanted the pattern, and I went there like a crazy person almost every weekend so that I could find them. And I would see something new that I liked each time I went. So I want to share some things in here. I got from Gertie, her line with Simplicity. I also got, like I said, Mimi G's pattern, and I think I've got a couple of other kind of crafty type sews in here as well. I'm just going to go with them how they are in this bin, and we are going to talk about them in this video. Also, if you have not followed me on Instagram, I will have that link down below. Please come and join me over on that space. That is where you will find the most current content from me, and you can see lots of other little snippets from my life. I'm always posting on the stories now. I've been really getting back into doing that, so it's a fun time on Instagram. I love it here over on YouTube as well, but I just thought I would go ahead and plug that before I dive in. Yeah, follow me. Anyways, let's keep going. So the first pattern that I'm pulling out is, let me actually get the pattern number. Usually I'm good about this and I will prepare. I'm gonna just be writing as I go. Don't mind me. So the first pattern that I'm going to be talking about is Simplicity 9239, which is a shacket pattern. It's a cute shirt jacket. I thought this was such a cool style. It's not really more so into my style, what I typically like to wear, but I can just imagine this with like a cute tank crop underneath and like high-waisted jeans, kind of how she has it, but just maybe shortening up that white shirt a little bit to feminine it up for me, because that's what I prefer. But I just thought it would be such a cute layering piece. And I have been thinking about making a jean jacket for some time, and I know I want to do something in a fun color because why wouldn't I? I love fun colors. So I was thinking about like maybe dyeing a bold denim and making this happen for myself. We'll see. But I thought it was just such a cool design in general. The sleeves are so like interesting. They're definitely not a traditional cuffed sleeve. There's a lot more volume in there, which I feel like is just, for me, I live for the sleeve volume. That's all I ever really want. So I was thinking that this would be such a cool thing to have maybe coming into my fall wardrobe, and this be something I'm working on during the summer, and maybe even adding some embroidery to it, and it just really being a project that I tackle head on in a cool way. Like I love the design of this, and I can really see a lot of possibilities in my head, so I needed to just go ahead and get it. Why not? The next is for a blouse. This is Simplicity 9233. This is shown in white here. I think this might be like a sateen or something, but I thought this was such a cute style. And I recently made the Wren pattern from Chalk and Notch, which has a lantern sleeve. And I really liked the look of that, and I really like the idea of playing around with that sleeve a little bit more in some other designs. And I thought that this would be such a cute one to have for summertime, especially in maybe like a linen or something. It would be so cute and a nice statement piece, but you would still be nice and comfortable in, you know, like a rayon or a linen or something like that. I thought this would be really, really cute for summertime. And I could see this being a really fast sew as well because it doesn't have too many details. That sleeve might take a little bit of time, but this would be a nice summer top. The next is something that I got for my daughter, and I actually got this pattern because I believe I wanted to originally maybe use this for her Easter dress. I don't know what I was thinking because I had already made the Wren dress, so it was just like, you know, I needed an excuse to get this pattern and I bought it, so be mad. Be mad, but I got this one. This is such a cute dress. Now I can just see this being like a cousin's dress, like, you know, all of the cousins are all wearing this dress and just like different sizes, and that would be just so sweet. I just thought that would be so sweet. I love the photography. The sample actually is super nice. And I could see myself, you know, replicating this dress if I wanted to. But I thought this was a design that would be really easy to make for her in not as fancy fabrics. Like, you know, she doesn't need the tulle and things like that. I like to make dresses like this in cotton, quilting cotton from Joann, for Nala to wear during the summertime because it keeps her super cool and she can play, because Nala loves to wear big dresses. Definitely not something I have to fight her to do. She loves to wear big dresses, and she really likes dresses that have these kind of big details on them. So I thought she would really love this in maybe like a cute print. I've got a couple of quilting cottons that I've just been collecting to start making those dresses for Nala's summer wardrobe and things like that. So I just thought this would be a super cute pattern to have as an option. Next is a Mimi G pattern. This is, I didn't write down the numbers on the ones I got off the rack, so let me just do that. So this is Mimi G's S9224, which is for this wrap dress. Now, I have already seen so many amazing versions of this dress, and I really want to join in on that action. Like, I could 100% join in on that action. Please, would love to. And so I love the contrast front. I love a wrap dress. That is my preferred style of top. I really like anything that's a deep plunging V. I think that's the most flattering on my particular body shape. And so when I saw her first start teasing these, I was super excited. And I am still very excited because, do y'all see this dress? Like, it would be great for big prints. It would be great for smaller prints. I've seen it obviously in solids. The solid that she chose is one that is up my street. Mimi, girl, what color is this? I need it. Anyway, love this design, and I really think that it could be something that would be really awesome to make in maybe like a sheer or like a crochet fabric or something like that as a cover-up. I was really thinking about that because I like for my cover-ups to legit cover up. So I was thinking that I might do something like that with this pattern, and it would be absolutely stunning. The next pattern that I have features a couple of things that I really love. First off, the sample's in orange, so I had to do a double take anyway because I love orange. I love orange. Anyway, but it has these beautiful pleats on the side. I love a pleat. I think that there are not enough pleats in the world because I don't know why people don't love these. I literally have no clue why people don't love pleats, but I do. And I love this style of kind of like a half sheath, half pleated dress, and I love how there's subtle shaping within that design. I just thought this was such a cool pattern. And this would definitely be something that would add a lot of interest to a solid color linen. And that's something that I'm always looking for, is details and subtle things that really just make a simple silhouette stand out. This is an orange dress, which already stands out on its own, but the more you look at it, the more interesting it is. And that is just, it's what I'm looking for in a good pattern. The next pattern that I got is also for my daughter. I thought this was just a sweet pattern. I am actually not someone who is usually a huge fan of like gathering. I am not a huge fan of gathering because I don't feel like I'm the best at gathering, and honestly, I have been gathering for some years now, and I know my gathering has improved, but there are some ladies that I see their work and I'm just like, girl, how much time did that take? Listen, anyway, I still like to do things that have gathered details on them because I do obviously love volume, and the easiest way to usually incorporate volume into something, into a garment or into a seam line, is with gathering. So what I love about this pattern is that there's several different variations of this very kind of basic shape. It's got pin tucks, it's got a cute shaped collar, it's got a more traditional kind of round collar, and then it has a ruffle collar as well. And the sleeves, you can do either sleeveless, you can do a short sleeve that's got kind of like a little bit of puff at the top, and then they have that same kind of puff sleeve, but it's a little bit shorter with a ruffle as well. And I just thought it would be so sweet. And this is not a pattern that takes a whole lot of fabric. So you could do 2 yards of fabric of a couple different fabrics, you know, cut out one of each of these dresses, and you've got 3 really cute dresses that will be nice for your daughter or cousin or granddaughter or whoever to wear out, friend, pal, I don't know, to wear around and just be really cute. And you can do this in really fancy fabrics as well and make it something for a special occasion, or you can do it in cottons, which is what I'm going to do. And I think they might have used cotton here too. But it's just a super fast pattern. I think with all the details, even with the gathering, this is definitely something you could put together in a day. And if you did batch cut, like I said, you'd have 3 completely different designs if you were using 3 different fabrics. I mean, yeah. So the next pattern I have is Simplicity 9238. And I saw this pattern and I was like, is that me on the front? Okay, it's not me. I'm kidding. But this is definitely something, an outfit I can see myself wearing. I hope that you can really see that inset sheer panel in the photo of the pattern that I'm going to put up there, because it is honestly such a cute detail to be a little bit sexy. I mean, you could be real sexy with this pattern. I don't know, you know, how they intended, but you can do like they have and have a sheer panel, or you can, you know, do a contrast fabric or something and it'd be like a nice just design detail where you can insert some cute color, or maybe you have a solid there and the main skirt is a print or something like that. I just thought this would be a really fun pattern and a good way that you might be able to use up scraps for that little inset piece of a fabric that maybe you really love. And it is something that you can do in knit fabrics, or you can do it in woven fabrics. So I really love the idea of this skirt, and I could see myself wearing this outfit. The next thing I'm sharing is one from the Patterns by Gertie for Simplicity situation, and this is S9285. Now, I don't know if this is a reissue or just a different lingerie pattern, because I think she already has one, or maybe this is the one I'm thinking about. But I got it this go around because I've actually been really thinking about like my pajama situation. Now, I don't love making loungewear, and I don't love making workout clothing, but I could really see myself getting all types of fancy for my sleepwear because I love sleepwear. The next pattern that I'm talking about is Simplicity 9275. This is a top pattern that you can make with knits. This is a knit pattern. It says that you can use Ponte, jersey, and cotton interlock. I am actually going to use sweater knit and make something with this. I already know what this pattern is going to be because I already have the fabric. I have a beautiful slub knit from Lady McElroy that I think is definitely going to be this pattern for sure. I love the cool details on it. It's got a split hem, which I love a split. I am obsessed with putting splits on things, so I'm excited this pattern already has it built in. I love the different sleeve variations because it does give you a couple different lengths. I don't like to draft that myself, so it's always just convenient when the t-shirt pattern already has that. And I'm always looking for t-shirts that have a little bit more interest to them. I think that the neckline is actually finished with, it doesn't look like a band. I think it might be binding or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't read through this pattern. But anyway, I just thought it was a cool variation on a top. I could also see myself making the short sleeve version and it being a cute top to wear in the summertime. But I really like that pocket hem detail. I thought that was so cool. So the next thing that I'm going to share with you, I just need you to bear with me for a second while I explain my thoughts, okay? Just before you completely discredit me. But I feel like I can just tweak some things. Obviously with fabric choice, that's a huge thing here that plays a part into the way this outfit really looks, and also some of the fitting as well. So of course I'm going to go with the size that is in the ease range that I like. This be a good way to build basics in your wardrobe that you can mix and match outside of this one piece or this collection that you would make up in theory. But also I was thinking it would be really nice to just create a uniform for yourself. But I've read books where they talk about, you know, how people who are really successful have these wardrobes for themselves, like what they wear on a regular basis. And obviously that's not really what I'm trying to do. I don't want to completely eliminate the variety for my wardrobe, but when I want to just put on something that is quick and easy, I know it goes together, I know I will be put together, and I know that I made it, because that's something that's important to me. I like to wear clothing that I have made myself. So I was thinking this might be it. Just a little lightweight cardigan. Who doesn't need those? A nice little tank top or t-shirt. Who doesn't need that? Some pull-on pants. Who doesn't need that? Okay, I'm done. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So the next thing is definitely a seasonal item and something that I might get started on pretty quick. I want to make my husband and I matching aprons. This is Simplicity 9302, and my husband is someone who really loves to grill. We had a grill before, but it got damaged. We weren't able to bring it over to this house. So he's definitely wanting to start grilling, and now that we are able to be outside a lot more, the weather is warming up, I know that he's going to want to be out there. So I was thinking, how cute would it be for me and Hubs? Like, I'm going to make it fully, like, obnoxious with lots of Cricut cutouts that, you know, maybe one that says hubby and then one that says wifey. And it'd just be really cute because we are technically still newlyweds, even though we've been together for so long. So I just thought it'd be really cute to do something like that and just kind of celebrate our first summer as a married couple. And so, yeah. I picked this up for that reason alone, and I might talk a little bit more about this once they are made up when I get around to making these. The next pattern I got was Simplicity 9300. This is for a bunch of different, like, hats and head wraps is what they call it. Hats and head wraps. And, oh, turbans, head wraps, and hats. My bad. So I was just, you know, I have locks, and most people don't make headbands and turbans large enough to fit over top of my hair because obviously it is very thick. It makes my head size not within normal human cranium size. So anyway, I always miss out on the really pretty turbans and hats and head wraps and things like that that I see people have and wearing, and I just thought it was time for me to go ahead and get a pattern so that I can actually start incorporating these more into my wardrobe, because I do really want to wear them and I do have the inclination to wear them, but nothing ever fits my head. So I got this pattern and I thought it'd be super nice, and I am excited to potentially make other things like with the fabrics that I'm using to match and be like a head accessory for myself to wear with you know, the top or maybe the dress or whatever, and it'd just be really cute and chic looking. I don't know, I love it. So the next pattern that I have to share with you is Simplicity 9265. This pattern is one that I got because I did see this online. It may have been on their Instagram, or maybe I just saw it on the website, but I knew that I wanted to get this because it reminds me so much of just like what I think of like a summer dress, like a boho summer dress. I thought they nailed the design. There's so many really cute sleeve options, and I like, well, I guess there's technically 3 or 2 and 1 sleeveless option. Anyway, I thought that the sleeve variations were really beautiful, and it would be a really nice boho design, something that would be really beautiful in rayon or even cotton. And I was thinking that it would even be cute in a more sheer fabric, and you have like a like tank dress or something underneath, or like a camisole dress underneath, like a slip or something like that, and it would be really beautiful in that way as well. Just so cute. I love the exposed ruffle detail they have on the tiers. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of gathering, but I do know that gathering really adds so much beautiful flowy volume, and look how swishy that is. I want to swish around in something this summer, and I was thinking that I might be able to get away with making version C with a fabric that I already have, and I thought it would be really nice, especially because it has the option for you to have the V-neck with or without the collar. I will probably try to enclose the collar in there and make it look really cute, but oh, okay, anyway. I want to make this dress so much for summer. It just called for me, and you know what? Even into fall time, I think this will be a super good pattern to have in your repertoire. The next one I got just because I didn't want to leave my daughter out. I really got it just for the child's apron. I could have just drafted it myself, but I'll pay $2 to save that time. Why not? And they had a lot of different variations for myself as well, and I was thinking that I could modify these for different purposes. So, you know, just another good staple to have. This is Simplicity 9301, and I think that it'll be really fun if we can maybe, I don't know if I can add her into the hubby wifey situation. If you're still watching this video and you can think of maybe some cutesy little things that I could put on the front of the apron so Nala could also be matching with us, let me know, please, in the comment section down below. So the next 3 patterns are all kind of bag patterns, so this is definitely going to be things that I'm working on for specific reasons. Now, my knitting is out of control. Not because I'm working on so much, or even because I have so much yarn, because I've been able to stash away my yarn pretty securely in my room so the house doesn't have to experience the plethora. But I have an issue where I am working on several projects and I only have like 2 project bags, or just bags that are big enough to hold the projects that I'm working on, because I make garments. I knit garments, so they are usually large pieces. In the meantime, I usually have multiple balls of yarn for that project, and it just, you know, if you're working with bulky weight yarn, you just need a big bag. And so I don't have a lot of tote bags, and I don't typically pick them up or buy them. I have bags that I use for like our groceries and things like that, but I don't want to put my knitting in there. I want my knitting stuff to be in something cute, and I want that to happen for me. So I was also thinking it would be a good opportunity for me to maybe make a beach bag, or like our outdoor bag, so that there's a bag that has our sunscreen all the time, maybe a change of clothes for Nala, a change, like if we are bringing snacks or something, that can go in there. I could put, you know, my phone, wallet, blah, 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 all that stuff, but it's just a big bag. Ow! But it's just a big bag that I will be able to just put all of that kind of outdoor stuff in like towels and things like that. So yeah. So the first one is Simplicity 9298, and this has a couple of different tote styles actually. I was pretty surprised by the variety in this pattern, but I guess that's what you get with Simplicity, because they usually do include lots of versions in their patterns anyway. So this has kind of like a hobo style tote bag that they have a seam down the middle, so you can do it contrast or as a solid color. Contrast or solid color. And I thought that was really cute. That would be a nice way to use up scraps from maybe like bags that, or fabric that I have from Nala's dresses and things, because I do make a lot of dresses for Nala and I typically buy 2 yards. And if I need more, I'll go and buy more, or I'll add like a different fabric and, you know. But I typically use 2 yards or buy 2 yards, and I'll have these half-yard pieces that are left over that aren't big enough to make anything for her, and sometimes they just don't go with other things. So it's easier for me to buy a solid and match it and do something with it for a project like this than to try to make it into an outfit by itself or a garment by itself. So they also have a more traditional style tote, which has that same kind of contrast seam on it, so you can, like I said, mix and match. Thought this would be a good staple. Who doesn't need a tote bag? And then this one is really more so the beach bag thing that I was talking about. This one definitely, I feel like, is a little bit more suited. Mostly because I love that there's like a tie in the middle of the handles. So not only do you get to get that big bag, but you can kind of close everything down in there, and I think that's going to work out perfectly for me. I might change the way that closure is just a little bit because I do know a little bit more about bag making, so I can customize it, but it's a good base to work from for sure. But it also does have this kind of hobo style bag as well. And then this one, which I thought was such a cute little duffel kind of bag. I thought this would be a really cute gym bag, or, you know, maybe like a toiletries bag or something like that. It's a really, really cute little strap design. So I wouldn't want to do anything too heavy duty with it, but still a good pattern. Okay, and the next one is just kind of mini bags. So this is definitely going to be something that I want to have more so, like I said, for toiletries or something like that. But also, I thought this would be really good for maybe knitting notions. I thought it would be really good for me to have like maybe several crochet hooks in to store it away in something really cute. Because I have bags that have come with some of the things that I've gotten, and I just want something that's a little bit more me. This is a hobby that I love, so I want to make stuff for it and really, you know, just have a better setup for all the things that I have, and why not make it myself anyway. I love the different size options that they have, and you can also add different pockets and stuff. Just a good pattern to have in general. Again, I could have drafted this up myself, but I will pay $2 for the convenience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the next pattern is one from Gertie. This is Simplicity 9284. I'm pretty sure that I've seen this pattern before. I don't know if I'm losing my mind, but the Gertie patterns that I picked up, I could swear that I've seen her release these before. But maybe I'm just out of there and I don't know what I'm talking about. But I really like the idea of making this dress in a rayon and it being more swishy than it is poofy, and it suit my style a little bit better. I think even with the rayon, I'd still get that really beautiful ruching, or not ruching, I think it might be like pleats or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen someone make this dress before. I'm a little concerned about the fitting up top because I am definitely not a standard block size. So this might be something that I have to twirl a couple times before I actually make the final product, but I think it will be so super beautiful once I do actually nail the fit for this. This next pattern is Simplicity 9262, and this pattern is another one of those kind of basic styles. This is one that I feel like you could really nail the fit of, make a bunch of different prints, use different options, and get so many different tops, so many different dresses. You could wear it as a top too. But this would be another great place for a big bold print. Another good place for a print that maybe you've been holding on to for some time. But also, I think that just with the style of this, that it would be super easy to wear, throw on just some sandals, and you're good for the summer, and you look super cute, friend. You look super cute in that, friend. It's a good staple. Okay, so I wasn't going to get this pattern. And then I got this pattern. It is Simplicity 9313, and this is for several different face coverings. Now I have seen patterns like this, or I've not patterns, but I've seen these in stores or things like this that kind of look like a scarf and that kind of thing. And now that it's getting to be a little bit warmer, I think I prefer the masks that I already wear. But I thought this might be really cute if I am still wearing a mask when it starts to get a little bit cooler, because it does have that scarf option. But I also just wonder like how comfortable these are to wear, because they actually don't look that spacious and roomy for me to be able to breathe in there. I don't know. But I'd be interested in trying this with maybe some scraps of something and seeing if I like this style, because it is rather chic. And when you don't have it around your ears and it's around your neck, it does just look like a regular scarf. So I am thinking that this could be something really cute to just make and try and see and have it as an option. Maybe doing it in something, you know, like I probably wouldn't do cream because I wear makeup and I'm brown, so that's probably not a good idea. But maybe in like a black or a gray or brown or something, and that would be kind of cute. I don't know. What do you all think about these face coverings? So I've got the two, I think these are the two latest releases for Mimi G, these two patterns. Let's see, we'll talk about this one first. So I'll talk about the pants and top pattern first. Now, I thought this was so cute. I saw her post this on Instagram and I was like, girl, you are so cute. She is so cute. Anyway, but I thought this was such a stylish pattern. I don't know if it is my style, and I always fall into this pattern with Mimi G where I'm just like, oh my god, she looks so cute in it, and then I forget that I'm actually the one that has to wear it when I make it. So I'm a green bean string bean all day long, and she's got nice curves to fill out these pants, and you know, I don't know that I will be as cute. I don't know if I will be as cute in a pattern like this, but I am interested in trying it and seeing what it looks like on me. And if I don't like it, I might just sell it or give it to someone. But I thought it would be so fun for summer. And even if I don't choose to do anything with the pants, I was thinking that just having that top ready to go, having the pattern already sized and fit and ready to go would be a great scrap buster, and would be a really nice top to be able to wear with high-waisted jeans in the summer, or shorts in the summer, or a skirt in the summer, and you know, just be nice and cool, but still, you know, be a little bit covered up. I don't know if I can necessarily say be covered up at all, but I thought it was cute, so I want to do this pattern, even if it may not look as cute on me. And the next one is a knit dress, and this one is something that you can make with interlock, ITY, jerseys, just something nice and stretchy. This is a rather tight fitting dress, so you will want to use something with maybe a little bit more body. You won't want to use your lightweight fabrics, but I think that this is such a cute dress. And that kind of like ruffle panel design on the side, I don't know what she calls that, but that thing is cute. That little fin she got, I thought that was super cute. A really awesome place to add in some cute color blocking. I love that this dress still has pockets, girl. I don't know if those pockets are real. But oh, I see her thumb in it. It is a real pocket. Okay, so yeah, I thought this would be really nice for scuba. This would be a super cute scuba situation. Yeah, this would be a super cute scuba situation, and y'all know I love scuba all day long, so I might pull some scuba out to do this. We'll see. I've got lots of ideas on what would look great with this design, and I'm excited to give it a try. Okay, this next pattern is another Gertie pattern. You know what? I'm pretty sure these are a re-release. I'm almost positive. This is Simplicity 9286, and this is something that they call, a fold back facings dress. So the real fun is in the back. Wait, where's the back? The real fun is in the back of this dress. There is a nice little area where you can add contrast and really beautiful fabric covered buttons, and just look so adorable. I thought this dress was so cute, and to make it in a really sweet fabric, I was thinking like maybe a gingham, maybe some cherries or ditzy florals, but it does say broadcloth on there, so I could probably get away with doing some quilting cotton dress for this, and oh, it would be so pretty. I love it. I really, really love it. And I was really thinking this would be fun to do some embroidery on as well, even on the front, and also maybe a little bit on those little back lapels. Is that what they're calling them? Fold back? I don't know what they're, I don't know. But it would be cute to do some embroidery on there as well. Just, even if I don't do it in this big floofy skirt, because the pencil skirt is also really cute as well. So, I mean, I like it. I like that pattern. Okay. I was really thinking about aprons, it seems. Okay, these ones are actually not from Simplicity. These are from Quick Sew. This is K4335, and this is more aprons. I guess I just really, really wanted to have some aprons this summer. I don't know what's going on there, but I thought that these were really sweet, and me and Nala can have some matching if we bake, if and when we bake together. But I could also pull this one out if I wanted to add that to the matching set that Brian and I will have. So still tossed up on that. The next pattern that I'm talking about is Quick Sew 4318. This is a pattern for several different hot and cold wraps. I have the wrist one in the plans, really. The other things are also awesome to have, but I thought this would be really great just to help soothe my wrist as I am recovering after doing a bunch of things with my thumb or something like that, doing a bunch of knitting, crocheting. It's a nice way to just kind of help ease that discomfort with cold or with heat. And normally I just kind of have to throw an ice pack over top, but I thought this one that kind of velcros together would just be a lot nicer to have, and I could still be nice and mobile with the ability to keep my wrist with that warmth or cold or whatever it is while I'm doing other things. So I am excited to give this pattern a go and make something that will also just help me in my everyday life. The next pattern that I'm going to show is a Mimi G pattern. This is for a jumpsuit. I also, again, have seen some versions of this jumpsuit out already. This is a pattern that you can use denim, linen, and pop linen, so you definitely want to use something with a little bit more structure to it. And I have seen a couple of different versions of this, and I thought that it was so cute. The puff sleeves obviously called to me because I love a good voluminous sleeve, but I also really like the idea of it being a sleeveless jumpsuit as well. This is definitely one of those, it's a more playful boiler suit kind of situation, and although I don't particularly love a boiler suit for myself, and I know I've said that before, I thought this might be a cuter way to ease into the trend and kind of make it my own. So we'll see what I end up using for this, but you know, you can make version 2 with under 2 yards on some sizes, so that's pretty nice. Nice. We're coming up onto the last few patterns here. So these are going to be a couple of craft patterns again. So this one is for just some kind of accessories for your sewing area, depending on what you do. So these are, it's called sewing room accessories. So it comes with a sewing mat and cover, so something to go underneath your sewing machine and a cover for the top of it. So like when you're using it, it's your sewing mat, but it goes over top of your sewing machine when you're not using it, and it's, I thought that was a really awesome design, and also something I could probably see being very useful for me. Just the mat. I don't know about the cover. I don't usually cover my sewing machines, but I dust them off pretty regularly. So, but the mat I thought would be really great. It also does come with a scrap bag, so you know, for your serger, or I guess you could use it at your sewing machine as well. It also comes with some super cute pin cushions. So it comes with one that looks kind of just like a little, like traditional tomato or something like that that you would use as a pin cushion, but it also comes with one that looks like a little like mannequin. She's so cute. I don't know if you make that whole thing or not, but that's awesome. Okay, anyways, I thought that little pin cushion that I could make like a little mini dress out of a fabric I really love. Literally so excited about that, but it's on top of that same round kind of style pin cushion that is also in there. It also has a pattern for fabric weights, and it has a scissors case, a needle case, which I'm really looking forward to making because, as I said, I've gotten into embroidery and I could find that really useful. And then there is what they are calling a wall organizer and the hanging pin cushion for it. Also, I thought could be really great for on the go. And then the last thing that they have is a caddy, which I'm not 100% sure like what the heck that is supposed to do. I don't know what is a caddy. Give me just a second here. Okay, so I read through the pattern instructions because I was just so I'm like, I can't even see what that is. They just show you the outside. So basically it's very similar to like a knitting case like that I've seen before, but it's more or less just like a fabric book, and it has pockets and you can put different sewing notions in them. But I really can see myself adapting this pattern to making it be something that can hold knitting needles or crochet hooks and really keep them organized. And I could even put like the sizes and stuff, like stitch that on to the little pockets that are specifically for each needle size. Yeah, so I love this pattern. I thought this is super useful. If you are someone who does other crafts outside of just sewing, this would also be something you could apply to things for that as well. So happy that I got this. Okay, this next pattern is for my daughter. This is Simplicity 9244. These are toddler dresses, so these are definitely meant to be made out of quilting cotton. I really love the version that she has on. I thought that ruffle collar was really cute and the ruffle sleeves were really cute. This is something that would come together so fast because there isn't even like a waist seam or anything. So if you did make the less ruffly versions, it would take you maybe a couple hours, 2-3 hours to put this together. So super cute. Really looking forward to making some stuff for Nala with maybe some of the larger prints or solid colors that I have and am going to be getting for her. But yeah, so cute with the ruffle pocket. I mean, yeah. This one is a pattern that I got obviously for my husband. I did not make his suit for our wedding because I just was like, wow, no. But I am thinking, how cute would a linen suit be? And I always just see Brian in white linen. I don't know why I want to always put him in white linen. He was in white linen on my wedding day, which is the best. I think a linen suit is upon us and I want to make it so bad. So I don't know how much time it will take me to do this, but I went ahead and got it in the right size and I am prepared to start on this project. I just need to decide what fabrics I want to use so I can go ahead and start stitching it up. Now, I know there's going to be quite a bit of techniques in here that I don't love to do, so I definitely am not going to put a deadline on this project because it's got welt pockets. I don't hate welt pockets, but they're just so fiddly. So I want to make this for Brian. I do want to make it for him because I think it would be so nice for him to have and be able to pull out for things in the summertime that are a little bit nicer. Maybe we go to dinner in his linen suit. Yeah, I'm loving this. And so that is why I got this pattern. Okay, so the last pattern is actually one that I got for my daughter. It is 4309. So another pattern for her as well. But my daughter really likes platypus. I don't know what's the word for multiple platypus. Hey Siri, what do you call more than one platypus? Wow! Okay, so apparently there is no official collective noun for the platypus animal because this mammal is typically a solitary creature. Although a group of platypuses could be referred to as a paddle. I didn't know that. Anyway, my daughter really likes platypuses. She really likes them, and so I thought that I might make her one. There's one on the show that she watches called Daniel Tiger. It's a little kid's show. It comes on PBS, and there's a girl on there, and her name's Jody. And I just thought it might be really cute to make her a little Jody of her own, or a little platypus of her own. She really likes her, and so I thought I'd make one. Anyway, I saw this and I had to get it. And so that wraps up my pattern haul. These are all the fabrics. These are all the patterns that I have been collecting over a couple of weeks here. Let me know if you like to see these pattern hauls. I know that they can be a little bit on the lengthy side, but I like to share my thoughts on why I picked these patterns and things like that, just so you have a little bit of insight and maybe some ideas on how you could make those patterns work for yourself and things like that, or help you decide on whether or not you want to get the pattern as well. But thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to see you all next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.